is time for another battle of the boxes. So this time I'm pitting Gamer Monthly up against Fangirl Monthly, which is a new subscription box that gives you anime and manga related themed jewelry, where Gamer Monthly gives you gamer ones. Sometimes there's anime jewelry in here as well. As I did sign up for this box because of the Sailor Moon necklace that they did way back in the beginning when they first started. But I will let you guys know that Gamer Monthly does send me these boxes for a review, whereas I did pay for the Fangirl Monthly. But I want you guys to know that my decision is not going to be weighed because I paid for one and one was sent for review. It will be all the same open opinions as I always do. So let's start off with Gamer Monthly, as it is one that we are familiar with. And if you're not familiar with it, then you can go and check out one of my mini unboxings over the past few months of this subscription service. But I am going to reiterate how much this box costs for comparative purposes. So each box is $13 a month plus $3.99 shipping for inside the United States. They do ship to other countries, but of course it gets a little bit more expensive. So overall, each box costs about $17 each month if you live in the United States. You can get them for a little bit cheaper if you decide to do their 3 or 6 month plan, as you can get them for $12.50 a box plus shipping, or $12 a box respectively. So now let's take a look at this month's box. So this month's theme is sidekicks. So let's see what kind of items are inside. So the first item that we got is, of course, our big item in the month, and this time it is a Zelda-inspired headband. So it does have a nice stretchy material, and it is pretty thick too. It's overall very kind of soft and smooth, not very like super soft, but still pretty nice. The pattern is pretty cute though. Overall, I feel very 90s. So for the pouch this month, I think it has a super cute design, as we have a little Moogle from the Final Fantasy series on the front. But let's see what's inside the bag and see what kind of jewelry pieces, and of course the pin that we received this month. So on the pin, which we do get every single month, is a little DK barrel, which if you guys are familiar with the Donkey Kong Country series, this is how you get your sidekick or second character when playing the game. So the first jewelry item that we received continues on with the Donkey Kong Country theme, as we have a Donkey Kong Country sidekicks bracelets, and it's one of those like metal rings that adjust so you can slip them over your hand, and it has those little charms and stuff on them. So the charms, of course, is the barrel that you can get your sidekick from, and also you get a little Dixie and Diddy Kong charm on it as well. This next item is something that I think is really cool, and it's really retro. It brings me back to my very early childhood, where I would go over to my cousins because I did not have a regular Nintendo, but they did, and they had the Mario Duck Hunt bundle cartridge game. And so our next item is, of course, the little Duck Hunt dog, and he's the little aggravating character that you love to hate. He's really cute, but at the same time you just wanted to take that gun and just keep like shooting at him. But I think it's so cute, and I love this necklace. It even has like sort of an 8-bit style to it, as the edges are a little bit blocky and not smooth. I don't know if I would normally think of the dog as a sidekick in Duck Hunt, but if you think about it, he definitely is. You take dogs out to hunt for ducks, if you do that. I mean, I don't. But people do, they take their dogs out, and it is like your little sidekick, so I think that's really cute. But I have saved my favorite piece for last, and that is a little Moogle necklace. I just love the style of this. It's very simplistic, a little bit dainty, a bit girly, and I love the little like gem at the top. It kind of makes it look like the little ball thing that's on top of their head without actually connecting it, so I think that's really cool how it just kind of alludes to the style. So that was it for the Gamer Girl Monthly Sidekick box, but I'm going to save my overall thoughts until the end because we do have that Fangirl Monthly box to unbox. So once again, here is what the Fangirl Monthly box looks like. It has a similar shape to the Gamer Girl Monthly, where it's just like a little small rectangular box. Again, for comparative purposes, this box is $18 a month versus Gamer Girl Monthly's $13 per month. So this one is a little bit more expensive. It's about $5 more. Shipping is still $3.99 for the United States, but again, it's more expensive if you live outside of it. And just like Gamer Girl Monthly, you can get a deal if you order 3 months or 6 months at a time. So if you order the 3 months, you get it for $17.50 per box, and if you order the 6 months, you get it for $17 per box. So it's about the same scale for each, but you are going to be paying $5 more for this box. So let's find out if it's worth it. So here is our very first ever peek for the Fangirl Monthly box, and this is their first box ever, and I'm pretty excited about the theme of this one. And I know a few of you have been asking, like, what do you think of the box? Do you love it? Well, I'm opening it right now, so I couldn't answer you before, but now I will be able to let you know. But of course, here is the first peek, and we do have the card on top, just like Gamer Girl Monthly. This one is just a one-sided card that tells you all of the items in the month right on top. We don't have that graphic on the other side like Gamer Girl Monthly does, but that's not really a big thing for me. I'm just pointing out the differences. So the first item in the box is just a postcard, and it is a Sailor Moon postcard, but the style of this card is sort of a blocked out thing where you don't really see their faces or anything, which I think sometimes can be really cute. You can go super detailed, or you can go something more simple like this, but you still get the message across. But now let's get into the good stuff. Like Gamer Girl Monthly, Fangirl Monthly does come with a pouch where all of your jewels and stuff are kept inside. This one is a little bit thicker than the Gamer Girl Monthly ones, where Gamer Girl Monthly's pouches are more like a satin kind of feel. This one has a canvas kind of feel, but it's pretty much the same idea. But the front of this one just has a little rabbit on it because, of course, Usagi, who is Sailor Moon, means rabbit in Japanese, so that is very fitting for this box. These are so cute. I may be a little biased this month because this box seems to be filled completely with Sailor Moon items, and you guys know how much I love Sailor Moon. So the first item that I pulled out is a pair of rose earrings, similar to the ones that Sailor Jupiter wears. So I think this is a really cute item. It's one of those items that definitely does not scream anime to people. They're just like classic little roses that you can wear out, but you know in your heart that it represents Sailor Jupiter. But also, if you were thinking of like cosplaying her, this could also be a great cosplay item that you can use to help amp up your cosplay to be even more authentic. Our next item also does a very similar thing where it doesn't exactly scream Sailor Moon, but it can represent that to you, and it is just this little moon and star ring. It is an adjustable ring, and like last month's Gamer Girl Monthly box where it adjusts by just pushing the two ends in the front instead of having it on the underside, it doesn't look like it's an adjustable ring and just levels up the classiness. So now we are moving into more items that are definitely Sailor Moon themed. People who are fans of the series are going to get it right away, and other people aren't going to really think that it's just a dainty, cute design, but it's definitely something that packs a punch. So the next item is a little cutie rod necklace. This one has some really nice weight to it, so it doesn't feel like it's a cheap piece of metal and that it'll bend really easily. But this piece is really cute, and it's a great way to amp up and anime-fy like a plain tee. Then finally we have come to the last item in our Fangirl Monthly box, and I'm pretty excited about it because it's not something I've seen in one of these jewelry subscriptions before, or the ones that I've received at least. So what I'm talking about is a little Sailor Moon compact. Now this one happens to be a little pocket watch, which I think is so cute, but it did come already working, so the battery has already been in use. I don't know how long, so I hope it'll be in use for a long time so I don't have to worry about going to install a new one and change the battery and all of that. And while I think it is super cute, I will say it's got another one of those faces that doesn't give you all the numbers. In fact, this one doesn't give you any numbers. So like the watch in the Loot anime unboxing earlier this week, I find it a little bit harder to actually use. As a Sailor Moon fan, I am really excited about this piece because it's something more than just jewelry, and it's a substantial piece. It's a working clock. So I think that definitely helps with the extra $5 price point versus Gamer Girl Monthly. Whether or not they're going to have something like this in each box, I don't know, but I do hope they have a bigger piece like this because I'm really excited for this piece. I think it's a really cool piece to have, and we do get our other jewelry pieces, and then you get something like this, which I think is completely cool. So that was everything in the very first ever Fangirl Monthly box, which just happened to be themed Sailor Moon, which I think is awesome. But I know not everybody likes the same kind of animes, and it sounds like they might continue with a full theme box because they have announced that next month's box is Pokemon themed, which I'm really excited about checking out as well. But that is just another difference I noticed between the two subscription services, other than of course Gamer Girl Monthly gives you items geared more towards gamers, where Fangirl Monthly is geared more towards anime fans, as well as the price point difference. But with Gamer Girl Monthly, we do see that the box has a theme, and then you have multiple series that fit that theme, where Fangirl Monthly gives you a series and gives you different pieces that fit that series. So that's something definitely to think about if you are both a gamer and an anime fan like myself. Obviously, if you're a fan of one or the other, it's easier for you to decide to choose which box you want. But overall, comparing these 2 months, it's really kind of hard because I think I lucked into a really good Fangirl Monthly box because Sailor Moon is a series that I love, so I'm probably going to give them the edge this month because all of the items in there I loved, whereas Gamer Girl Monthly's not so much. However, I did really love the Moogle necklace and the Duck Hunt necklace, so I think that was really cool. So both subscription boxes, I think, give you your money's worth. One is a little bit more expensive, but the items that I saw in that box was well worth the extra $5 that you spend. But I want to know which box you guys like the best this month or overall, especially if you are a gamer who is into anime like myself, because as I said, if you're only into one or the other, of course that one is going to have the edge. But I just want to hear your guys' thoughts, so let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, Peekabloos!